Chef Rob Landolfi here with you today to talk about our dressing mixes. Just like understanding the 4 C's of choosing the perfect diamond, our 4 C's of selling will guide you through the sales calls and give you the tools you need to sell more dressing mixes. Let's get started. As always, the first step is to connect with your customer so that everything we do starts with their needs. Take a look at their menu and talk with the chef operator to find out how are they using the dressing today. Which dressing are they currently using, and how do they prepare them? How much do they use in a week? Are they satisfied? Be sure to review the checklist for your upcoming appointment. Secure the Diamond Crystal brand samples and competitive product, making sure products are within the code date. And try to show no more than 3 samples, including Chef's Companion. Be sure you have all the measurable containers and equipment you'll need, and bring enough sampling cups for all the attendees. Have your selling presentation and point of sale either in electronic format or printed. And be sure you have the spec sheets and nutrition information available. Print the evaluation forms and provide pencils for all the attendees. And at the appointment, you'll encourage the operator to make notes on the form for your discussion during and after the cutting. The next step is to conduct the cutting by laying out your sample cups and spoons, evaluation forms, and point of sale. Wash your hands and then begin your food preparation. Always use a wire whisk when blending the dry mix products, and be sure to use a saucepan or container that is large enough for mixing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the Diamond Crystal brand's ranch dressing first. So what we want to do is we want to begin with a little bit of buttermilk. Again, I talked a little bit about making sure you have a big enough vessel so that we can whisk our dressing. We're going to pour our buttermilk right into our mixing bowl. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add a packet of ranch dressing mix. Now what I did here is 1 packet of the ranch dressing mix to a ½ gallon of buttermilk. Then what we're going to do is we're going to whisk this. And what you want to do is you can either whisk it by hand like I'm doing right now, or you can actually do it with a hand mixer. We're going to add in our mayonnaise. Again, 32 ounces of mayo. And you're just going to whisk this for about 2 minutes. What you'll notice too is it'll start to thicken slightly. After 2 minutes, what you'll want to do is we'll want to pour it into our holding container. We'll want to plastic wrap this, label it, and put it in the refrigerator for about 12 hours. That'll give an opportunity for all the flavors to kind of meld together. And then what we'll do later is we'll pull it out and we'll show you how to make a great dish with it. I'm going to show you right now how easy it is to make the fat-free ranch, fat-free Italian, or fat-free California red. We're making the, again, fat-free Italian today. This is how simple it is. We take a gallon of cold water and we just pour it right into our mixing vessel. Then we're going to take 1 packet of our dressing mix. We're going to pour it right into our cold water. What's great about this dressing is it's just add water. Then we're going to take our whisk and you're going to mix well, about a minute or 2. You can actually smell and see all the wonderful seasonings that are in this dressing. What we want to do is we actually want to allow this dressing to rest. So we're just going to place it to the side and let it rest for about 5 or 10 minutes. Then, after that, we'll take our storage vessel. We'll place our dressing right into our storage vessel. And again, you can either serve it immediately or you can place it right into the refrigerator and allow all the flavors to meld. It smells fantastic. Our dressing mixes offer great tasting formulations that pair with your salad menu, but are versatile enough to be used as an ingredient in some of your patrons' favorite dishes. Use these sampling tips while cutting your product. To avoid product mix-ups, label your containers. Masking tape works great for labeling containers. Felt tip markers or colored dots can be used to label sampling cups. You also want to make sure that you use letters like R, S, and T for labeling sampling cups, rather than A, B, or C that could imply good, better, or best. The order in which products are tasted can influence results. So when doing a competitive cutting, position the Diamond Crystal brand's products first. Offer room temperature water, unsalted crackers, or maybe even apples or some romaine lettuce. This way, you can actually taste the dressing and cleanse your palate. Consider tasting products with host foods. For example, in addition to using things like, romaine lettuce, try some carrot sticks or maybe some celery sticks. You might also want to display a hero plate. It's well presented to provide additional product appeal and maybe some ideas for your chef operator. And be sure your customer utilizes the evaluation sheets so you can capture their comments and direct their conversation. Finally, ask the operator the best way to dispose of any leftover products. Most importantly, always leave the area cleaner than you found it. After the cutting is complete, answer any questions the operator may have and then clarify the next steps. You want to provide the spec sheets and nutritional information along with pricing. Pack sizes and yields may vary from one manufacturer to another, so comparing price strictly on the basis of case costs can be deceiving. When comparing costs, always calculate cost per fluid ounce or price per gallon. Other next steps might include proprietary formula changes for large volume customers, which will require you to submit a form with additional information. Your dressing mix has performed well and the operator is convinced, so it's time to close the sale and take the order. However, your work is not complete. Now is the opportunity to grow the volume and become a valued resource for your customers. Be sure to help the customer merchandise their new dressings. Upsell with adjacent products like other easy-to-mix sauces. You might want to suggest recipes and stirring ideas. And also, don't forget, add the operator to your GEMS email blast list. And continuously revisit the first C, connect with your customer. Hopefully you've gained the greater comfort level with our dressing mixes and you're ready to sell. If you need to refer to this information, it will also be provided to you in PDF format and can be found on the Diamond Crystal brand sales portal. See you next time.